getting there. Working on this old stain is pretty deep in these treads. So we're working on it. Got this nosing stain today. I'll put some amber seal to yellowing up to match the floor. There we go. These treads are being a pain. I'll use some filler on them today. So, anyways, got my little Elan little edger. We cut off the back. Now we just stick it in there. Yeah, she's a dusty little thing. You gotta have a pretty good vacuum. These pulse vacs work pretty good. I got 2 of them. They, gosh, when I first got them, they were under 800 bucks. That was including the different base I got here. Yeah, I got this from Granger because I don't like the wheel system they got. So, anyways, yeah, I think these have got to be like 1,200 bucks now. So, and they've lasted way longer than, I just keep repairing them. New motor, a couple solenoids, yeah, the plunger system. Yeah, so I've learned to work on them myself. Nobody in the area to work on them, so. I do have a bigger one. I got the 3 filter one. Bought it, used it 3 times, and then the ECE, electronic computer, ECM, whatever, something went out on it. It's still vacuumed, but it doesn't pulse anymore. So, called them up. I didn't use it that much. I had it for the Hummel, but yeah, so I used it like 3 times over a course of about a year or 2 years or whatever. And I called them up and I said, hey, I'm having these problems. And they're like, well, it's probably this. And I'm like, well, shoot, I've only used it 3 times. I'm like, well, it's going to cost $200-$300 just to get the new computer board or whatever. And I was hoping they'd just send me one. Again, like I said, I've only used the thing like 3 times. So it just sits in the garage. And we use these little guys. And they've done really well. I haven't had a board go out on them. Sucked up a couple things in the motors, but so I've replaced those. Replaced the solenoid plunger system. I've replaced about maybe 3 of those. I think they're all upgraded to the new system. They used to be kind of a faulty design. It could suck a pin up, and when it did suck that pin up, it went right into the fan motor. It would just chew the hell out of it. So, yeah. Believe it or not, it'd still work, but it wasn't as efficient, having a bunch of holes in your fan shroud there. It was kind of funny. That pin would get in there and it just beat it from the inside until it would finally just rip a hole and shoot it out. But yeah, and then what I do is I just duct tape that hole and put the motor back in. It worked fine. I just didn't want it to get hot and catch fire. But anyway, since they've changed the design, those pins can no longer come out and end up in the fan. I know they were having problems with that. I never complained too much. I just used to have them send me a new motor, or like I said, now we've got, I think maybe one solenoid or plunger system is still the old style. But anyways, the new style is a lot better. And they've lasted, I think they're both going on 10 years. So this 550 is, well worth it. Used to hang caulking gun with premium PL hanging from my shelf on top of this, and the glue would sit right on here with a bead against it, and that's all PL adhesive. How funny. So another default factor are these little pins they put in here. They just fall out after a while. I don't know what they have now, so we just use frickin' screws. anyways, it works. Blow them out every now and then, and wow, she's pretty full. I do like the window there, but yeah, they're I couldn't be happier with them. So pulse back. I wish you'd send me a new computer board for my 1200 or whatever you want to call that, the bigger one. Anyway, I bought the biggest vacuum they have. I forget what it is. But anyways, if you watch this, send me a new ECM. That would be great. Maybe I could get it out on the job. Anyways, that's that. So I'm gonna keep the stairs today. We'll get them ready. So anyways, all right, enjoy the vid. See you on the next one.